Women make up a majority of voters in our state, but they remain in the minority in North Carolina's legislature. Nicole Quigg hopes to improve those numbers by challenging incumbent John Hardister for the seat in the State House representing Guilford County. Quigg is the focus of our 2020 Commitment 2020 coverage tonight. Bill O'Neill joins us with the story.
Quigg stepped down from her position as chair of the Guilford County Democratic Party to run for this seat. She says one of the reasons she got into politics was education and her own family's experience with the public schools.
I decided to run because of my son, Tad. He is very bright, but he also happens to be on the autism spectrum. When we were getting ready to send him off to our district school in 2013, his occupational therapist called me up and she said, they just laid off the special ed teacher there.
Quigg says Republicans failed to provide enough money for schools or teacher pay during the decade they've controlled the legislature. She says she wants to change that. I'm wondering, where would that money come from?
Well, my opponent has supported tremendous tax cuts for corporations in this state. North Carolina has the lowest corporate tax rate in the nation, aside from the two states that don't have a corporate tax at all. That is money that would be going or could be going towards our education budget to help us attract and retain quality teachers, to help us pay for supplies and increase our per pupil funding. So that would be where I would start.
By raising the corporate tax?
A little. I think they can afford a little.
Among those endorsing Quigg's campaign is a group known as Broad Save America.
And Broad Save America is pro-women in politics. I don't know if you're aware that we only make up about 26% of the legislature. Women do. And we make up about 51% of the state's population. So they help promote and support women to increase the representation of women in politics.
When asked about the Black Lives Matter movement, Quigg says that everyone deserves to feel safe in their community, regardless of race or ethnicity.
We've seen overwhelming evidence that that's not the case, that there's a segment of our population that is not safe, that they are at risk of death from whether it's police violence or systemic racism in our healthcare system or lack of economic opportunities due to systemic racism in our education systems.
Quigg says she supports making police body cam video public and a tracking system to prevent officers fired on the job from moving to another job in law enforcement with a clean record. Quigg says she also opposes law enforcement buying military weapons.
I wouldn't call that defunding the police, but I think there is room to move some funds from, say, in Greensboro, the sheriff's department has looked at buying a tank with an elevated sniper platform. Maybe we don't need that.
What do you think is the biggest difference between you and your opponent?
I know what it's like to struggle as a mother in a family with children. And because of that, I care about families and the struggles they have, whether that's with the cost of healthcare or quality schools or finding jobs that pay a decent wage so they can support their families. And I'm not sure that my opponent can relate to that.
Quigg has never run for political office before, but says she has helped other Democrats in Guilford County with their campaigns. She's also raised more than $100,000 for her own campaign in this election. Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.